Hi fam, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your baby girl A. So today I and my friends are going to be talking about the movie Ponzi. I know you should know what Ponzi is now. Ponzi scheme and all that, like MMM. So the reason why I really wanted to watch this movie during the AFBCA award, someone was nominated for the movie Ponzi, and I'm like, okay, I've not seen this movie before. I really want to know what makes it really interesting. That was the reason why I stayed and searched for the movie all over. And then when I saw it, I'm like, okay, fine, I've satisfied my curiosity. And you know now, Kayode's movie never seems to, like, you must really love this movie when you watch it. So yeah, that's the reason why I chose Ponzi. And I told my friends, almost see this movie, I know it's old, but people really have to know about it and really watch it to maybe get one or two things from it. And we have cast as Mauli Gavo, Timine Bosu, Mr. Macaroni, Jide Kosuko, and Chinyere Rufe. There are other actors in this movie that are really good. We have Zubi, you know him, Ezendiala, and some other great actors and actresses. So this movie, it's actually cool because it's like a true life story. A true life story meaning that everybody has gone through that particular phase when they want to, you know, now money doubling, bring 20k, bring 2 people, you can cash out at this. So yeah, that movie, I've done one time, I think Ultimate something, and to be honest with you, I was pissed because I didn't get my money back. And I think after that incident, I'm like, okay, no, I'm never going to be doing this. So yeah, everybody who has seen this movie or who has yet to see this movie would obviously relate when you watch it. The movie was great. I mean, the cast, like the actors, they did a very good job. They killed their role very well. Ikenna, Charles, Chubi, all of them, they really did a very great job. But I was disappointed because at a point when they started the movie, they were doing very well. We could really tell the story and how it was going. But at the end, it felt like, okay, I'm going up to like 100, and then next thing you bring me back to the ground level, 0. So that's how I really felt about the movie. It was interesting at some point, but it didn't I feel like they were doing some unnecessary things, maybe to prolong the movie and all. No offense, they really tried. The actors tried, the directors, the producer, they really did a great job, but in that aspect they didn't do well. But hey, I want you to listen to my friends and then get to know their own views on this and know how they felt about the movie, the casting, and then the ratings. For me, I'm actually going to give this movie a 6/10 because that's how I feel. I feel like if I say 5, it's going to be too good. I mean, they took their time to do everything. So yeah, I'm just going to leave it at a 6/10. It was great. Yeah, costumes, cast, the locations they used, it was amazing, but it didn't really go as planned.
Welcome to another episode of Life of NA, and of course it's your boy Okafo Callistus. With me here is
Robinson Paul,
and together we review, we rate your movies, okay, just as it should be. And tonight's episode we'll be talking about one important movie, Ponzi, movie will affect us for we country.
Real life story.
Yeah. I know a lot of you can relate to that movie, even if you not watch it by their titles. You shall relate. Ponzi is the title of the movie, directed by Kayode, right?
Yeah.
Written by Toluwani, and directed by Vincent Okonkwo. First of all, we'll start by listing the characters that starred in this movie.
We have a lot of stars in this movie.
Have a lot of stars.
Plenty stars, sure.
Likes of Mr. Macaroni.
Jide Kosuko.
Yeah, Brother Shaggy.
Nice Samuel Perry.
Brother Shaggy, Zubi Michael.
We have
Timini. You have Timini.
Timini Egosi.
Chinyere Wilfred. A lot of stars and many more.
Stars to
the ones I can remember, many more. But of course, we'll always address them by their character names. There's a movie names, okay.
Yeah.
So firstly, we are rating the characters. Paul, let's rate the characters.
Okay, should we start with the chief himself, Jide Kosoko? The politician. Chief Alaoba.
We all know that man always do well. He kills his scene always. Yeah. I don't think anybody will say he doesn't do justice. As for me, I know he does justice to whatever is given to do.
He played his part. You know, there was another movie I also saw about him, and you know, he acts his role of being that politician who is extravagantly rich and flamboyantly.
No, I think you are making a mistake. For me, I think he's always fortunate to bring his life into character, into movie, into acting.
Should we say now is not more of experience?
Yeah, more of experience and more of living the life. This man is someone that I just feel it comes from within. He doesn't have to force it. Doesn't have to get into character. He's just there.
Great respect to Jide Kosoko.
Yeah,
he has been in the industry for so many years, and his reputation precedes him.
I think you should rate the character of Jide Kosoko.
Jide Kosoko
from 1 to 10.
I give him the 7.
7.
Yeah.
Well, I'm giving
that 7 is just based on his role, him. Why he's not getting a 9 or a 10 is because of, I'll tell you guys later. But to me,
7 is not bad, but for me, I think I will give him 9. Well, that's my own personal opinion. I'll give him 9 because he killed it for me. That's for Jide Kosoko.
So let's go
straight to the mother.
Mrs. Alaoba. Like I said, I never knew it was her until the end of the movie. When I was out going through the cast, I was like, Chinyere Wilfred.
Or is she different or something?
Age is just a number.
If you ask me, that woman has refused to get old.
She's defying the law of nature.
That woman has refused to get old. She's young by the day. She gets younger by the day.
She did that role well. Little call this one like minor characters. She did that role well.
I don't want to call her extra because she was really much included in the movie. She had a mother role to play, and for that character supporting Jide Kosoko, she shouldn't be called an extra. So she was into the movie.
She was
in the movie. So rating her character, I think I'll give her 7.
I'll give her a 10.
10?
Yeah, I'll give her a 10 because she had nothing to do.
That's the more reason why she shouldn't get a 10. Are you sick?
The little thing she was told to do, she did it. There was nothing. I could count her sins in the movie.
4? I don't understand.
Talking about like 4 sins.
Are you rating your characters based on sins or based on performances?
Performances.
Then you're supposed to be biased and partial.
When there's a saying that goes, great responsibility comes great water. I don't know how to put it. I've forgotten, but she had little or nothing.
Or do you mean to whom much is given, much is expected?
Exactly. She was given little, and from that little, she did the much she could do. I'll just give her the 10. The role she played, I'll just give her the 10.
I'm not getting it though. I don't know the angle you're coming from, but it's fine. That's your rating. That's for Chinyere Wilfred. She did.
That's for the Mr. and Mrs. Alaoba. Now we're going to go into the characters, the one that made this movie. I didn't sit down to see that movie because of, with all due respect to Mr. and Mrs. Alaoba, Jide Kosoko and Chinyere Wilfred. But honestly, I didn't see that because of them to see that movie. I saw them because of the likes of Brother Shaggy.
You are bringing your best
no, I'm not. I'm just trying to tell you.
Why can't you tell me you just sat down to see a whole movie called Brother Shaggy? That's because he's your best artist. You are being, you always be sentimental.
No, I'm just trying to say.
Well, the truth of the matter, I sat down to see this movie because of the title. Yeah, because this movie, it came as a shocker, like Ponzi. Ponzi.
Yeah, Mr. Kale, let's not digress. Now, what I meant, I wanted to talk about the characters that we've been wanting to hear about. Let's start with who? Should we start with Charles or Rob?
Charles or Mr. Zubi Michael.
Mr. Zubi Michael. That guy reminds me of Mikel Obi. I don't know how. I don't know why, but whenever I see him, and
before we say anything, just rate his character. Since you rate by scenes or what you just no point. At least fine. You saw the role he played.
Yeah.
You saw how tasking it was.
Yeah.
Or it is per se.
So I'll give him an 8. An 8. My reasons. I love his acting. I love his personality. I love everything about Zubi Michael. But why I'm giving him an 8 is just sometimes he was repeating his lines
That's repeating his lines. He needed to. That's something. That's something he says when he wants. This is someone that wants his money back. Well, what do you expect him to say?
I'm not talking about wanting his money back. This party was like telling.
Hello.
I just felt like he repeated some of his lines too much. Just a little too much.
So I think from the
otherwise he was great. Even when he was scolding when they tawash the people where they owe money. He repeated some of the lines too much, just a little too much. But still, great respect to Mr.
Well,
Zubi.
for me,
Mr.
Mr. Charles Zubi Michael, you did great.
We have to look for a name. No, should we say the tax collector?
That tax collector in Benin,
The
because
guy-
whatever he gives to you takes double.
The guy with the borrow
And
his whole community money.
takes it with so much aggression.
And they have a way of failing to pay.
Yeah, that's what's about money lenders. I'm so scared of them. You will never pay. You can never get money to pay. So why? For me, I give Mr. Zubi a 9.
They gave him a 9.
Yeah, he did well. He really
He takes an 8
he
from
did,
me.
he
With all
did,
due
he
respect.
did really
Maximum. All due respect, he takes an 8. It's
I
solid.
don't know why my colleague will give a character as tough as that an 8, but it's cool. He knows his reasons. That's for the character, Charles.
Exactly. So now we're going to go into the next one now. Mr. Macaroni. Uchenna.
Macaroni. Sorry, excuse me. That's my line. You're doing well. That's my line.
We're going to go into him.
Well, first and foremost, this is the first movie I'm saying that guy act a particular role other than extras. So
yeah, exactly.
I was looking forward to see what he was going to do.
What he
And
was capable of. And
he nailed it.
He did good.
So
One of the best
he did good and he nailed it. I think to now we'll be on the same page while waiting.
Let's see the rating.
Let's see.
You know, the best thing for me from Uchenna, that Mr. Macaroni, was when he was telling that driver to take it easy on his wife, and he was like, don't go too fast.
He wasn't even done talking and zam! The car was saying, okay, quickly, let's switch it. I give him an 8.
I give him an 8 too.
I see we all this together. Okay, let's character. Timini, fine boy.
Fine boy, no painful. Ikenna.
I
got you, bro. We have a lot of comeback.
that man whatsoever, Timini in that movie reminds me of somebody on my, on my right hand. But let's not talk about that this evening because
I think
it's not what we're here for.
Wait, right hand. Wait. I hope he's not referring to who is in his right hand actually, because let's leave that for.
We know one, but we know what. Timini, character of Timini. What's his movement character name?
That's Ikenna.
Ikenna. Ike. There's something I love about that boy in that. The fact he had the courage to go for a wealthy, like not just a wealthy, according to the movie, multi-wealthy. If there is any word like that,
richest Africa,
from
richest
the motherland,
man's daughter.
That's where you want to put your hand. It took courage.
Yeah,
that was where he really got into the trap, because had he wasn't trying to prove anything to the rich person per se, he wouldn't borrow money to invest.
We are going to
we are going to get there anyway.
I like his character because I felt this realness. Like what I was seeing was someone that is actually doing the normal thing that you want to impress.
Tell them your brother and I tell them yourself, like someone that is doing what you do to impress a woman. They will understand better. It's not Mr. Robinson again. My people. So I will say I like the courage he had in that movie. And yeah, he was funny. He played his part well. He did justice.
I got you, bro. When he was forming the whole accent.
No, not even there. You're my darling and you're my darling. That was a killer for me.
Darling.
So if you take it, he was actually right. I call you darling, I call you darling. So
that's two different things. Of course.
Let's rate him.
I give him. I'm struggling to say this, but I feel like if I don't give him this rating, it's like
give him, bro. Let me hear.
It's a 9. It's a 9. But I just feel like is it too much? But I just want to leave it there.
Well, I give the young man a 7. Yeah. In as much as I admire his courage, he was being him. If you see that role, you've seen Timini. So there was no tasking nothing tasking.
Then why don't give him something higher?
That's the idea. When someone can do justice to a tasking duties, when you get something higher, he was being him. It's where you're coming from. See the angle you're coming from. You are just misunderstanding the whole thing. That's it, my brother. So I give him a 7. So
thank you very much. We have some scores to set behind the camera rather.
Next character, please.
Oh, the next character we're going to talk about is his sister, the narrator.
Abike. I didn't understand what the director was trying to do there, where he was playing her dead at the beginning, then later on she manifested.
I think
she was ghosted.
They call such appearance like when they say omniscience.
What was trying to get.
When they say omniscience, like she was there ahead of time.
No, she was in the present.
That's what I'm saying. I know when I say ahead of time, no, she was when the movie started. She was telling us about what is going to happen based on what she has seen.
Yeah, and
then later on, she now came back again to actually.
They tried to confuse me.
They did, man. They actually confused you.
I don't know. They didn't confuse me because I was just. It was something normal. I was thinking, okay, if she was a narrator, she would be out of the movie and just narrate. Why were they trying to confuse me? Bring her in as a narrator, play her dead, then bring her back to life. What? They not tried.
For her character now, she did more about should I say she was just there. She did more of the storytelling. She did more of the storytelling. Okay, I think she was used to expose the story to us at the initial. Before turning the story. Yeah, that's why I say omniscience, like ahead of time.
Because most of us would have not understood to that extent before she joined the story. So yeah, she did well. And you'll be surprised I'm giving her a 9.
That's not fair, bro.
I'm giving her a 9.
You know go well.
Do you know why I'm giving her a 9? Because
why did you give her a 9?
That was tasking for her to do. Trust me, it was tasking for her to do.
This right hand where this guy say I did. I got all this right hand to something. She takes a 7 from me.
7. What being seen, that's for Abigail, the character I'll be doing.
Now we're gonna go into Americana
Wonder, man.
Rob.
Oh, Rob.
No, not this Rob. That's Rob Roberts. No, mine is Rob.
Thank God we are not. Rob would have been somewhere by this time. Rob would be somewhere by this time. So, that's it. So,
Rob,
let's just talk about the character Rob.
To me, I would say he was new to this kind of role.
No.
Yeah, that's why I felt. He didn't really blend in. He didn't really blend in based on, should I say, his personality and the role he was asked to play. Maybe I think they were just looking for someone with good accent.
You don't have good accent. There are lots of people in the industry that's got good accent.
I don't know.
Talk about like Charles Okocha, Igwe Tupac, and then talk about if
nah.
Igwe Tupac actually played that, I'm sure he would do more justice. So let's not talk about accent.
We are not talking about accent for
talk about accent. You call him Ike.
We know, but he's one of them. Okay, should I say he's one of them? So they just have to go.
Talk about accent. You call
bro. What I'm trying to say is, to me, that guy didn't really fit that character.
Yeah, I will agree with you. Although
he didn't really fit the character to me.
He was struggling
to me, and I felt he struggled a lot. He struggled a lot too.
But at least for actually bringing out that interpreting the character.
Yeah,
he tried.
So he brought it down to the
that's what I'm talking about. Tasking duties in movie. You know, something you haven't played, but because you are an actor, you get into any character that has demanded you to be. You know, you see yourself doing time. You do it.
You tried. But
so I'm giving him a 9 also.
I'm giving him a 6. He's a good I like his acting. But for this movie, no.
Not to me. What you want to do for you again? That guy tried.
For this movie, I saw some. He's a good actor, very good. Gavon, good. I love his acting.
Go to the last character. Of course, I know this character will get to the next character, brother Shaggy. Well, Shaggy did.
Yeah, fam.
What's his name?
Chudi.
Well,
upcoming.
Honestly, Shaggy was the only person that kept that movie alive for me. Shaggy and Zubi, to be honest, they kept the movie alive for me. Shaggy did more of the comic relief from start to end.
That guy was
there was no way that movie could have kept one glued to the screen, if not for the character of Shaggy, at least to an extent.
Chudi finished.
So he tried, he killed it. Like there's nothing to talk about.
In all the scenes that he showed,
scene to scene,
Him talk something to make you
He made
want
you
to see
get
the
it
next
alive.
next scene.
It was like I don't dig it down for too long.
So I won't go hospital.
Imagine that. Well, like, hello, Alpha Romeo Juliet.
After Romeo Juliet, 1, 2.
So I give Shaggy.
Okay, what about this one? I don't know the bits pieces, but I give it juice.
Let's rate him. I give Shaggy a 9.
I give him a 9.5. 9.5. I want to give 9.98. But let me give 9.5.
Okay, it's the character. She was
Chudi
Shaggy.